We decided to do things differently today. Check out what we have for you. Stay along, we're almost there. Hello.
Hi.
Niaje?
Poa sana. Karibu.
Habari ya masiku?
Poa sana.
Ailo kwani utaki kunisalimia?
Lakini venye nimeshikana hapa sidonda venye ninatengeneza maua hapa.
Bele hizi designs zinakuwa na majina ama how do they work?
Hizi sometimes na freestyle to depending na maua zenye ziko in stock.
Sasa si leo tumesema ukwe our guest. Na tumesema ndo usijipange tunakupata.
We guest wa kuna mahali tunaenda.
Acha tukupange, siji tufunge kwanza ama ikae hivyo kwanza.
Okay, karibu.
Haya, asante. Na acha tuketi.
Sawa. Before tuongee, wacha nitafute rider anipelekee orders ziko hapa alafu tukae chini tuongee, si ndio?
Haya, sawa. Mimi naona zingine kwa sasa hapa kwa malize. So today we decided to do things differently, and we have a guest who will tell us more about her shop. It's located in Nanyuki under Peak Place Mall. So, hi Koi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Karibu to my shop. My name is Koi, as you've said. I'm the owner and florist here at Countryside Blooms. Yeah, we specialize in flower arrangements, gifts, little trinkets that people can give each other. Stuff like that make people's day and make their lives better.
Wow.
Yeah.
So today we decided that we want to maybe have an experience about how you operate this place, day-to-day life at this place, since it's a place that looks really cool.
Yeah.
I've been watching it for a while since I passed by a lot of times.
Yeah.
And I'm humble to meet you today.
Same here. Yeah, very nice to meet you too. Yeah.
So today we've got a series of questions. And more about maybe branding and the marketing side, since that's how we convert viewers into sales and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's how we connect with our customers.
Okay.
So our question will be today. Are you ready?
I am. I'm very ready. I'm very excited to do this. My first sit down since I opened my business. So I'm very excited to do it.
Okay, let's take a sip before we move.
Thank you. I will probably be the one to welcome you to a cup of tea at my shop. So please.
You need to apologize.
I will, with a bouquet.
We'll come to that. Anyway, well, our first question is today, what is the most heartwarming story behind a gift someone bought here?
Oh, that's a very beautiful and interesting question. I have so many because I've been doing this for a long time. So I'm trying to see what comes to mind first, but I would maybe share something that happened quite recently. There's a lady who walked in here and we just started having a conversation, and she was telling me she needed a bouquet. So usually when someone does that, I will ask you, what's the occasion? Do you have like specific colors you're looking for? What does the person you want to gift like? So she went ahead and told me the bouquet she wanted to give was a small token to show her appreciation to another lady who picked her on the streets here in Nanyuki when she was a little baby. So the mom to this lady who was in my shop had her and then left her on the streets. So this other lady, I think they were driving around or something, they saw her, and obviously they did the whole adoption process, and they've taken her through since I think she was like a week old when they found her, to the moment where she's now graduated university and she's working somewhere in a very good bank. So she was like, there's nothing she can do to this lady who has done whatever they've done for her life, but she just wanted to give her a bouquet. That really melted my heart. Yeah.
So it brings me to one point. So nice people exist in this world.
They do.
Since we once had a certain conversation that wicked people succeed, then we had that argument that the poor people continue being. But now I know decide to become a good person. Yeah. So maybe our next question is, what makes your products different from every other shop in town?
I would say it's because, first of all, number one, my heart is in it. My heart is in everything that I do. Every bouquet I wrap, every gift I put together, my heart goes in first. And then I'm very adventurous when it comes to wrapping bouquets. I love going online and learning new techniques and new even techniques for arranging the flowers themselves. So I try to make everything very unique. There are no two bouquets I've made that are very similar ever. You can go at my website, my pages. I don't make the same thing twice.
Talking of that, maybe you can also mention the website name and something of the sort, so that we can also check it out.
Yeah, sure.
We can tag it on the video as well.
Okay, so my website is countrysideblooms.co.ke. We are on social media, on TikTok, Instagram and Facebook, Countryside Blooms NYK.
Very nice.
Yeah.
We'll tag it on the video also. So apart from maybe bouquets and stuff, so what other products do you deal with at this place? Maybe your DIY ideas and stuff.
Ooh, DIY is my specialty. I love DIY. So every day I come here and maybe it's a slow day. I have a list of things I want to do. So for example, I've started branding bottles, like wine bottles. The way they come, they have just the normal sticker. Maybe you can grab one there and then I can show you what I mean. Yeah, so something like this. This normally just comes as the wine bottle, the label, and that's it. So when I'm just seated here quietly, I want to add value to this bottle, so that when you buy it or you're gifted and you're done with the wine, you don't have to throw away the bottle. It's a very beautiful decor piece, right?
Funny enough, I thought this bottle comes as it is.
Yeah,
That's
is my
what I
work.
thought.
This is my work. Yeah. So I do stuff like this, even to wine glasses, water glasses, anything that, like mason jars. I'll customize them like this, and then you can have them in your house as decor pieces. Yeah.
You're too smart and creative. Wow.
I try. Yeah.
I also see we also have what do we call them? These pens.
Yeah, pens. I don't want to give just very basic pens. I'm not saying a big pen is bad, but I want to give you something that's memorable and very unique and something you don't just find everywhere. So that's why I go and source for stuff like this. These are very unique. Even when you're writing with them, you feel very special, right? Because they are very cute and unique.
Yeah, there is one thing that I came to realize.
Yeah.
You might be the manufacturer of something, then there is someone else who will come pick the same product and add some more value and make sales.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you're making sales as a company, and also the person adding more value to the product
makes something.
So at the end of the day, both of you grow.
Yeah. Everybody wins.
Yeah, everybody wins.
Yeah.
So maybe the next question that I would like to ask is about what little things do you do that customers notice but you don't always say?
Oh, I love these questions because they're making me dig deep and actually, like think about all the customers who walked into my shop for the last 6 months. We've been here for 6 months now. And I want to say one of those things is when you add value to the bouquet, right? So a customer will walk in, they have a budget. Let's say they have a budget of 1,500 they want to spend on a bouquet. So then I ask them, would you like a card to go with the bouquet? And then they're like, oh, my budget was 1,500. I don't have money to do anything more. They're like, if you have a sticky note, you can put a note for me. And I'm like, sticky note is too basic. So I have these little cute cards that I created, and I give them to customers for free. They're very small, but at least you get to write the message that you want, as opposed to just having to buy the other normal cards which go for like 200, 250, and they were not in your budget. So I noticed most people love that, and it makes people come back.
So I love the aspect about this shop whereby you really work on value addition. Like, you just don't give me something that it's just something that I just get from any person out there.
I don't want you to just buy a bouquet today and go. I want you to come back. So if it means me giving you something for free, something small, that's not gonna affect me so much, I'm happy to do it.
Yeah, since that one actually creates something in someone's mind that I always recall this place whereby I bought this and also got this extra stuff.
Yes.
which makes a lot of sense.
It does.
Okay, which brings us to the next question.
Yeah.
Okay, how do you make it and every customer who visits this shop feel special? Like in a way that if I visit this shop, I'll say I really felt good about this aspect about the lady selling the next person will also say something. Okay, you understand that side of it.
Yeah, I get it. I think for me, it's a business, yes, but also I want to tap into that humanity end of the the business. I don't want someone to just walk in here. It's very transactional. Give me your money, take a bouquet and go. I don't want that. So I try to engage this customer. There are people who come here, especially men. They'll come in and they want to buy a bouquet for, they're getting engaged, and then they want to pick the most yellow bouquet in the shop, and I'm like, I'll have a conversation with them and ask what's the occasion, what does the lady like, and stuff like that. So I end up advising you what you should pick, and people appreciate that quite a lot. Yeah.
So maybe something else I would like to touch is about men purchasing flowers. I would like you to encourage them and maybe change. At some point we have that mentality that that we feel like purchasing these flowers and walking around town holding them, or maybe just being seen by people outside there. So maybe you can say something about that can make them embrace it.
Do you know the funny thing is, when I started selling flowers, because I was doing it somewhere else in town, and most of those orders were online. So men would just call, because men are my they are the most customers I have. They would call and have the flowers delivered. So they didn't need to worry about carrying, and also when I moved now online, the same thing. But now with my physical shop here, I've seen men come in and they actually are proud to carry the flowers. They carry them so proudly to their cars or to their wives who are waiting in the car, and they're not trying to hide. I've had a few instances where they're like, uko na uhuru bag unieke ndani.
There's that percentage. Of men. And those are the men I would like to talk to. Who feel like I wouldn't want to carry this flower.
So like they don't want to ruin their street cred.
So I'd like you to talk to such men.
I mean, I would tell someone, if this is someone you really care about, and you've actually sat down and thought about gifting this person, don't feel weird about carrying a bouquet of flowers. It's the same way you go to Quickmart or any other store around, and you do a big shopping for them, and you carry that bag and you take it to the person you're gifting, right? So it's the same thing with flowers. Nobody stops you in town and laughs, oh, you're carrying a packet of unga ya ugali, or oh, you're carrying rice. Nobody does that. So nobody's gonna stop you in town.
For instance, there's this man who doesn't want to carry the flowers out there, but he's looking for something that he can also gift the wife or maybe the fiancé or something of the sort. So do you have maybe packages that someone can purchase that it doesn't have to be a flower? So maybe you can
we have quite a variety. We normally have very beautiful gift boxes, and we have quite a variety in our shop. So you can come in and pick things that you feel that you want to gift this person, and we issue a gift box. Maybe I can show you something like a gift box like this. So this is something we call the care package. As you can see, it's very lady designed. This is a care package that we normally offer here, but this box normally is empty. So when you walk in here, you can pick different things and package them, and if you're feeling a bit ish about carrying the box, it comes with a you can help me to pull it down. Sorry. It's one of those things. So it comes with a cover. So this gift, if you want, you can put everything down like that, cover it nicely, and what I'll do, I'll put a ribbon for you or package it nicely, a nice sticker, a cute little card. Nobody will know what you're carrying in here.
This one makes more sense, right? At some point. So since maybe you can just give them a hint of maybe such products, since we also need to change that. There are people who have the mindset that maybe we should only gift during the Valentine season and maybe Women's Day. Maybe you can also let them know that. Maybe if you decide also to gift someone on a random day, you can also gift them maybe a certain package. Maybe it entails maybe what we call them, chocolates, etc. Maybe you can let them know in case you have such packages. These random packages that we have.
We have so many packages that we've curated for our website and our social media. So if you go and check it out there, you'll be able to see a variety. It doesn't have to be a special occasion. There are some things that there are some flowers we call just because bouquets. You know, you could just be sitting somewhere at home or in your office, or you know, and this person comes into your mind and you're like, oh, I want to make this person's day. We have bouquets for that. We have gift packages for that. You can just send them a box of chocolate, you know, a pen. It's gonna make someone's day. It doesn't have to be flowers.
Actually, like this pen, someone can keep it maybe for a very long time.
Yes.
It's something that you feel like people need to see me with.
And you can have it on your desk. You know, when you're going to church, you pull it out, you're making notes. It's very cute and very practical.
I love this pen. So maybe next, when you go next to our next question, how do you arrangements or gifts create moments people remember?
People come to my shop, ladies especially, who are gifted something from this shop. Because what we do when we create a bouquet or a gift package, we have like a little sticker that has our shop's name and where you can find us. So a lady will come in, like just today before you came in, there was a lady here and she said, oh, I received a very beautiful bouquet for my birthday and it had your name, your shop's name. So I wanted to come and get myself more. You know, so those little touches that we add to the bouquets, they make all the difference in people's.
It makes a lot of sense. Maybe to top on that, you recently mentioned that you've created a software whereby people can do some. Maybe you can tell us more about it.
I'm very excited about this one. It's like my baby, and I hope my other baby doesn't see and he's like, what do you mean?
What do you?
But it's been something I've always wanted to do for a long time. I remember even before I came back to Nanyuki, because I'm born and raised here, but I went and worked elsewhere. Then I moved back. So before I came, during that time when I was not here, it was always something in my mind. I wanted to create, initially it was a website in my mind. I was like, a website where people can just come and gift and make packages and stuff like that. Then obviously with time, everybody is doing a website, everybody, you know, all the shops are doing the same thing. So this idea of creating an app came up, and it kept me up at night for so long. So many nights I've been up researching, trying to get developers who are willing to work with me, because it's very expensive to create an app.
It's expensive.
So it's something that's been in my heart for a long time. And then I came here, I opened my shop, and this has been, I call it like a little hub where I've met amazing people like yourself and other people who are doing other amazing things. And I met this person who develops apps and softwares and stuff like that. So we talked, he loved my idea, and we started. And now Countryside Blooms, which is my shop, has given birth to Zawadi, which is a gifting app. I call it like a little gift store in your pocket. That's basically like a description of what it is. So
we would like maybe to know more about the app, or do you have a specific day? Maybe I also understand the aspect whereby you try to maybe keep the information, then you just maybe announce it, or do you mind talking about
it's ready? It's ready. We're just testing, you know, trying to make payments to see how that goes, having multiple users on the app at the same time to see how it handles traffic and all that. But it's mostly done, and we are hoping to launch it by this coming Friday. So there are going to be very amazing offers on the app, like discounts, and we're going to do a little giveaway where someone is going to win something very beautiful from our shop for free, but we'll give you, like instructions of what you need to do. So that's coming.
But now, since there will be someone who will be watching this video and they would like to know more about it, maybe you can hint them about maybe how the what do we call it, the app works. Like this is how it works. Maybe since you said you mentioned about the multi vendors kind of type of stuff, you can also invite people who might want to work with you.
Well, for now, the app is designed to it's like a little store in your phone, right? So we have a section for bouquets, obviously, because that's what I do. We have a section for sweet treats, because I also make cookies and cupcakes and cakes, but at the moment I'm not venturing into cakes fully, but cookies, yes. Chocolates, teddy bears, which we have a lot of, and mugs, branded mugs, stuff like that, very personalized gifts. And then the beauty is you can do the whole process on the app, pay and check out, and we get a notification. We fulfill your order. You don't need to worry. You don't need to pick the phone to call us. We don't need to call you to ask you where is the bouquet going. Every detail
it captures everything.
Everything.
So that's on the customer's end. What about for people who want now to work with you?
Well, eventually we are working on something called the gift registry and a wish list. So the registry is obviously for big occasions. You're getting married, you're planning an anniversary, stuff like that. So we are looking to partner with shops that would want people to shop on their on their websites or even in person. So you can come on board, and then people can buy things for the registry to gift someone or something like that. Also for the wish list, someone can log into your website. They've seen a bottle of wine they've always wanted to drink. So if I know my boyfriend likes to gift me, I can create a wish list and then send it to us, as the shop. Then me, the shop owner, I'll take that information and share it with your boyfriend. So that next time he wants to gift you, he knows, oh, last time I bought her a red wine and she likes rosé. So now he knows, so that I'm trying to make it very interactive for both parties. The gifter, the receiver, everybody gets to feel, involved in the process.
That's a cool idea. So our next question is, which order made you feel proudest?
I've had so many, but one that stands out. One that stands out is
there is one that you once posted on TikTok, and it really got a lot of interactions and stuff. What about it?
That one was during the, when kids were graduating, there was the whole fuss about graduation, money bouquets and all that. There's a little bouquet I created because for kids, you don't want to go too big. You don't want to give them 10K because they've graduated PP2.
Sure.
But you still want to make them feel that's a big milestone. So there's a lady who came. Actually, it was a man, and he told me his son was graduating, but he didn't have a big budget to do. There's something we were doing like snacks and money and flowers, a big bouquet. He was like, I don't have money to do all this, but I don't want my child to feel left out. So he told me, my budget is just 1,000. What can you do for me? So I was like, So actually the money that he wanted to spend came down to 800. 800 after we've done all the things that he wanted. So I was like, I needed to create a very cute little bouquet with the money, and also make it very make the child feel, my dad thought about me. So I made this little cute bouquet with the money, and I just posted like a day or two later, and I forgot about it, right? And I went on about my life. Then come the next day, I open my TikTok and I see all these notifications. I'm like, oh my God, I posted something that is not right, and I started panicking. That's what comes to mind.
You're wondering what happened.
Yeah, what did I do? Did I, So I went and checked, and I'm like, oh, it's that bouquet, and people are so like appreciating that we are not locking anyone out, because some people will be like, "Ooh, my minimum is 3,000, my minimum is 4." But for this parent, I was like, he walked all the way from wherever he walked to come to us. I was like, we have to do something for him.
Talking of that,
Yeah.
I would like you to mention maybe lightly about okay, at some point we tend to think that maybe according to how the social media has made things look, you need to, okay, we've seen people like these what do we call them, influencers, gifting their people like cars and stuff. Now we tend to think, I need to
go big.
Yeah, but maybe you can give them a hint of, maybe since you have DIY projects, whereby you have something, it's just, for instance, this cup. At first it was just a normal cup, but as you can see, it was made now to look
the value was added to it. And like something like this is just a very normal plain mug, and you can find it anywhere, right? But what we do, we take it, we brand it with your message that you want, and it becomes something very special and unique, and you would love to receive this. So what we've done also, just maybe to let you know, I noticed a lot of customers or my clients want customization. They come here, they're like, "Oh, I want a ribbon that says something, I want a mug, I want a notebook that says this," that kind of stuff. So before, I used to outsource all these services, and then sometimes you get it right, sometimes you don't get it right, or the whole manenos that happen when you're outsourcing something. So it's always been on my wish list to start doing that in-house, and I'm happy to say now we can do, like, this was branded right here. So these are things that now we are able to do here, so you can bring in your messages, your graphics, whatever you want to do on a mug, on a water bottle, a t-shirt even. We can do that.
And what about for the people who don't have the design? Do you do the designing?
I'll give you suggestions. We'll sit down, come up, you tell me what as long as you tell me what the occasion is, we'll figure something out.
So apart from now mentioning about this DIY project, there's this other side, there are gifts. Maybe I can just have it. Such gifts. Is this okay? So in case, how much does this cost?
This is a set. Normally it's a set of this one doesn't have the full. Someone took the bracelet. It's normally a set of a bracelet and a necklace. So this is a very thoughtful gift. It's very cute and unique. Comes with a box. I'm not gonna charge you extra for the box, and you can reuse the box at home to put your earrings, rings, stuff like that. And something like this only goes for 1,500. Very affordable, very unique, and a functional gift.
So maybe something to stop on that is we've got some people, okay, they are not well enough, but they feel like, I need to give this person. We have so many little gifts that are meaningful. Like we have scented candles, the mini ones. We have pens. Again, these are not even 1,000 shillings. All those things I'm mentioning are under 1,000 shillings. We have these mugs, the branded mugs, also under 1,000 shillings. We have chocolates. We have very mini, like the box you have there, and these are mini chocolates. So these are not the big sizes that you have to spend a fortune on. This is a very a unique mini Kit Kat, a unique mini Milky Way, see, and a dairy milk. And each of this goes for 100 shillings. Wow. Why wouldn't you be able to gift someone? It's affordable. At this point, it's affordable.
Yeah. So there's something for everyone in our shop.
So maybe now we can move to the next question, which is, let me see. I want the next question to challenge you.
Okay.
Let me see. Did you talk about someone maybe getting, how do I put it, moved to tears by a bouquet? Did you mention that?
I haven't, but it happens all the time. All the time. Every single time I've personally gone to deliver a bouquet, it happens. And I'm just like, wow, these things, people take them for granted, but they mean something to the person who is receiving the bouquet. You don't know, maybe this person was having a really bad day in the office. They got sick, or they just received bad news, and then out of nowhere I show up with a bouquet, it makes all the difference for them.
It will end up making one emotion. What about if you could describe your brand in one word, what will it be?
One word? One word is limiting.
But you understand, like
it's very, I would say, countryside. Yeah, and the reason I say countryside is because we try not to do things that everybody else is doing, and the fact that we live in the countryside, I want to make sure that even the bouquets that we gift you, they're not like very structured. They are very, you can tell like somebody took time to make it, you know, like one stem at a time, and we want it to be very, you know, like loose and fun, and just like you're living in the countryside, you just want to learn to run around and, you know, be free. That's how I want to my bouquets and what I do to present it.
It honestly makes sense.
Yeah.
What about what is the biggest compliment a customer has given your business?
The biggest is when my customers go and tell somebody else about us, or they get something, they post and tag me. That's you know.
What about the one-on-one compliment? For instance, maybe someone might tell you, this is what I want you to create me. Maybe you just create it by yourself, but just make me happy.
Oh, those happens a lot. Yeah, I have customers who call me, like it's my wife's birthday, this is my budget, make something, I'm coming to pick it up. And then when they come here, they're like, wow, wow, I'm lost for words. And it happens quite a lot.
And also, for instance, such gifts, do you do, what do we call them? Do we call them persons ama tunazitanga? Zenye unapata kuna mtu ataitisha kutoka Nairobi, Nakuru and stuff. Are you open to that, ama you are open to maybe doing them locally?
I mean, people from other towns, they normally call to place orders for people in Nanyuki. So that is okay, and it happens. What I don't do yet is sending parcels or, you know, packages to other towns that are a bit far. Nyeri we can do, Isiolo we can do, Meru, you know, towns that are not too far from Nanyuki. That we do. The reason why I don't want to go too far is because I want the bouquet, for example, to get you fresh. We don't have a very good system here in Kenya where you can just send parcels. Now you have to use a matatu. The matatu takes like 20 stops before it gets to where you're going. So the bouquet, by the time it's getting there, it's dead. It's very sad. And it hits the whole point. You know? Yeah.
So, okay. Maybe the next question is, how do I put it? I'm trying to make it as deep as possible. Let me see. So, how do you try and, you talked about that. What story does your shop want every customer to take home?
Personalization and the human touch. I want everybody who comes here to not feel like, you know, there are places you go to and you feel like, ooh, that could have just been a robot serving me, because there were no emotions, there was no interaction.
Any experience,
you know. It happens. So it happens a lot, especially when you're running a business and then you employ someone who doesn't have the same vision you have for the business. Yako hapo tu kulipwa mshahara aende, maisha isonge. You see, so yako tu like, nunua ama usinunue, I don't care. But mimi as the owner, I'll want you to come back again. The whole point of a business is for you to return. It's not even this fast sale, it's for you to return. That's the whole point.
I know there are challenges that you faced maybe from since you started the business. Since there are these people wenye mtu ajifungua duka ya maua na sasa yeye amekuwa advisor, atakuja akwambie ukitaka hivi. Have you met such people?
Gosh, not so many, and not, honestly not. I mean, there are customers who have come here and they will tell you stuff that you want to respond, but you have to be the bigger person. You have to be respectful. You have to take their feedback. you don't have to do what they're saying, but unaweza wasikiliza, right? You can give them an ear, hear them out, and tell them, we'll see what we can do about that. Some people will come here and they're like, mbona hauzi artificial flowers? Sasa hizi maua nitaenda ndeke kwa nyumba, siku mbili zimekufa. I'm like, zitakufa kwa sababu you're not taking care of them the way you're supposed to, for them to last you up to 2 weeks. But that's besides the point. We do not sell artificial flowers. We specialize in fresh flowers. So there's someone else doing that, and you can go and buy from them. So, if I even know someone, I refer you. I'll tell you, go to Shop X, utapata artificial flowers huko.
So
yeah.
I also realized you've got actually other types of products like books and stuff. Maybe and what do we call the bears?
Teddy bears.
Maybe you can tell us more about the books and the teddy bears.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that, like I said, when you walk into our shop, you don't leave empty-handed. There are people who, their wives, they really don't care for fresh flowers, but that doesn't mean you don't gift her. When you come in, upate ni maua tu, you just be like, okay, acha niende place ingine nitafute. But you walk in here, there's a teddy bear, there's a kiondo, there's a shiabata, there's a water bottle, like there's something for everybody.
It's fully what do we say? Since I also noticed you also have perfumes and stuff. So at some point nikikuja hapa hata kama ilikuwa excuse, nitakuwa nikikuja nikuulize maua, utaniambia kama utaki maua pia kuna hiki kingine.
Like everybody who walks in here walks out with something. That's the beauty. Junajua ingekuwa tu ni maua, kuna mtu ananiambia, hey, bibi yangu hata ako na allergy ya sunflowers.
So as we summarize this, maybe we can touch a little bit about, maybe there is someone will be looking for a book maybe outside there. Maybe you can let them know which kind of books you store, and maybe now you can tell them the location of this place, like
the books we have, I started with just African authors. That's what I've been stocking, but we are also like expanding and getting more authors, and just listening to customers, asking people, what do you want to read, and then we bring you. It doesn't mean that we are turning into a bookstore. No, that's not our line of business. It's just, like when you go to our website, there are add-ons. There's the main item that the website sells, like now the bouquet, but there are add-ons. So books, wines, pens, cups, those are add-ons. They're not like what we are focusing on.
Sure.
So we are located at Peak Place. We are just on the ground floor next to the exit gates. You walk in, you'll just see our shop. We are open every day from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. On Sundays we open, depending on the traffic and requests that we have. For if you request us to come in on Sunday, I'll show up. You tell me I want to come at 11 a.m. to get a bouquet, you will find me here. So we are very flexible in terms of timing and opening hours and all that, and everybody is welcome here. You can come and just look around. You don't have to buy. Nobody's going to give you a stink eye because you didn't buy something. You can come have a conversation. It makes our day. Thank you. For you to show up and talk to us also.
So maybe now to finalize it, maybe you can tell people, you can encourage someone who wants to open up a business. Since maybe opening up a business in Kenya, it's not for the weak.
It's not. It's not.
There are stages.
There are days you wake up and you're like, I'm just going to pack everything, demolish the shop and go, but you're like, I don't have a plan B. This is it. Like for me, this is it. I don't have any other, I have a job somewhere else or another business I'm running. This is it for me. So I would just tell someone, do something that is, like makes you happy. It's solving a problem. It's it's something that people need. Don't just come and open something that nobody relates to, and then you sit there and get angry at people when they don't buy from you, they don't interact with you. Just open something that's solving a problem in the market.
And have a unique selling point.
And put your heart into it. I'm so about putting your heart into everything you do. So just put your heart into it. Even God sees and he's like, msee anajituma so pia anakutumia watu
kwa kitu moja yenye watu waelewangi also kwa business and everything you do kuna kuwa na stages kwa kuanga na trial phase kuna time yenye itafika saa customers wa kutrust wa connect na like so at some point pia watu wanahitaji ku understand that kuna that process.
People need to be patient, especially like young people. I know people want things that are unafungua biashara leo, kesho unafungua branch ingine, then the next day you're in another town. You know, it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. You have to give it time, nurture it. Sometimes put your own money. Sometimes you're left with nothing. You feel like now leo tunaenda kulala njaa kwa sababu nilinunua stock na kuna mtu amenunua. It happens, but eventually things work out. People start to know you, people trust you, and they bring you business.
So Koi, it was nice to have this talk with you. And I appreciate.
Same here. Thank you very much for even thinking about me. Just taking your time to come and have this conversation with me. I feel seen. I feel you've seen my work, and there's someone out there seeing me that is very affirming for me.
So let's wrap it up. See you on the next video.